So I've been auditioning a lot lately. You have to audition like 100 times before you book one thing. Like it is a serious process. You have to be in it to win it. And a lot of times, like I quit every 2 weeks. I quit everything every 2 weeks because it's just so stressful. You know, so my New York City agent called. He said, I got an audition for you. And I said, okay, what is it? So he sends me the audition. It's for the new show where they brought Mad About You back. And they brought it back on Spectrum TV. So I open up my sides, and there's one word. The one word is money. So I'm like, my career is going backwards. At least last week I had a sentence. And I'm like, this is a self-tape, which means I have to do everything myself and send it to him. And I'm like, well, how do you book a role off one word? Like, to me, it just felt like a racket. Like, I was like, no, SAG has it in their contracts that everybody has to audition a certain amount of SAG actors in order for them not to get sued. So I was like, they just going through the motions. I was like, they already know who they want for this one word. I was like, Helen Hunt got a niece somewhere in Culver City, or Paul Reiser gonna tap the craft services man. They don't need me for no one daggone word. I don't even know how you're supposed to be impressive in one word. So I called Roger back. I'm like, Roger, yeah. I said, doesn't Mad About You tape in New York City? They're not going to fly me to New York City. He was like, no, it's set in New York City. It tapes in L.A. Just go ahead and do the audition. I'm like, I got too much to do right now. So I'm trying to say everything to get this man to say, don't worry about it. He will not say that. So then he goes, why don't you say money several different ways? I'm like, now you done quadruple my workload. I don't want to be bothered. This is a waste of our time. He was like, just go ahead and do it. So I call my friend. She comes over. We get this thing together. So now she reads the line before I say money, and then I jump in. I'm like, money, money. She's like, okay, every time you do it, you saying it the same way. So she says, say money like a rich person would say money. I don't even know how that is. So I go, money. So we put the different monies on tape. Now I have to compress the file to make it smaller. First I got to edit it. Then I got to compress it. Then I got to send it through WeTransfer. It's just a lot of work. But then I get it off to him. I don't think nothing else about it. 2 days goes by and Roger calls. He said, you booked the part. And I said, oh, I booked the part off one word. I'm thinking, okay, how much can this really be for one word? What, like $1,000? He was like, well, this episode, they need you in this realtor scene. So you'll be in several scenes for the whole episode. So they need you for the whole week at the SAG weekly rate of $4,000. I said, money. So we did the episode. It was a lot of fun. Jason Alexander from Seinfeld. He was George Costanza. A lady, Jean Smart. She was on Designing Women and The Watchmen. Just a bunch of A-listers were in the same episode as me. So then I tell people, I said, you know what? No matter how much we don't want to do stuff in this field, just go ahead and do it because you never know what can come of it. You know, just go ahead and do it. That's going to be my TED Talk. Just do it. I know it's exhaustive, but you never know what can come of it. So I saw the executive producer at the end of the week, and I said to him, I said, did you see my self-tape? He said, yeah, I saw it. I said, what made you pick me? He said, anybody who can say the word money with that much attitude. And I said, well, can you have me back? He said, well, we're doing a Christmas episode. Maybe we'll just have you pop up out of nowhere and go, money.